What's down with y'all? My name's Seven, and this one-way trades. And today I'm gonna be talking about my experience to my first payout. So I started. Don't mind the birds. I just got done working. That's why I'm sweating this stuff. I started trading back last year. I started doing forex trading around summer last year. But before this, I always was like day trading, playing with stocks and stuff since high school. Me and a couple of my friends, we've been playing with stocks and stuff since high school. And I always found that a way for me to break generational curses of wealth and for me to be able to afford things on my own and be financially stable, because I knew I needed other ways to create income, and that was one way that can build me up a long time from here all until I retire. You know what I'm saying? From here to I turned 30, just putting money in the market, watching it grow. So I was dabbling off into that in crypto and all that stuff. But last summer, I started trading forex. My cousin had kept on trying to convince me to do it. I was day trading, but I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and try the forex thing, because I wasn't really getting too far with the day trading stocks, and you know what I'm saying, I wasn't taking it as serious as I should. So it created this group chat of one of our partners, and he knew how to trade, and a couple of them, they knew how to trade. I knew a little bit about trading. Like I said, I was already doing the day trading thing, so I knew a couple of the confluences and stuff, and we just all was in that group chat. Nobody was successful. Not gonna lie, nobody was successful at keeping money and withdrawing anything from things. We were just up in there helping each other learn different things. I started to do different strategies, learning the patterns. That ain't work. Support resistance, that was cool. In forex, that was cool. I was making some money in there. I made a couple dollars. I made one time, my highest I think I made was $3,000 in the market, in the forex market, and gave it all away in the snap of a finger because I didn't have my mental right. That's the biggest lesson I learned in trading, but we're going to get on to that in a little bit. But I didn't have my mental right, so I gave it all away. I was doing this for a couple months now, and I'm like, bro, this not working for me. Like, it's not working. I started trying to find forex funded accounts, because I'm like, man, I know how to trade. I just need the capital to be a successful trader. Got a $5,000 account. I ain't passed the combine to get it, and you only needed to win $500. But like I said, our risk management wasn't right. I was trying to trade too quick, trying to win too quick, and it didn't work out in the end of the day. And first and foremost, I wasn't putting God at the top of it. I was chasing money instead of allowing God to work with me and work and allow me to win in this and show me, the ropes. Listen to God, giving me the discipline, the patience to be successful in this. So I blew tons of accounts. Every check, I'm putting $200 in the forex market, blowing it in a day, blowing it in a week. I was a couple times, I made a couple $100 in there. Like, I'm making I work, so I'm making my paycheck of what I would make in a day at my job. I'm making that 10 minutes, bro, an hour. And I'm just over trading, so I'm giving it right back. But I was successful in seeing success, so it just always drove me and motivated me to keep going with this thing. Shortly after, I started learning about futures. Like, I'm hearing this go around. I'm in a couple different free discords, because I'm like, I'm not paying for no discord when I can learn this information off YouTube. That's what I've been doing, learning how to trade off YouTube, watching different, people break down their trades, watching different live trades. And I've always been a person to where I was motivated. If it's some stuff that I see that I could be successful in, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure I get all the knowledge and make sure I push myself to be successful in that area. So it was around May. I was talking to this kid I work with, talking to this dude. Shout out Ian. I'm gonna just say his name. Shout out Ian. You go by Bun. And he was into the futures, and he was like, man, futures, where is that, bro? So I'm like, man, I've been thinking about switching over. They got people in my Discord that's going crazy with futures. Not my Discord, but another dude Discord that I watched that I'm in, they was going crazy in futures. And I'm like, bro, maybe I need to try this out. They got a bigger funded accounts that I could just pay I started doing Top Step. I signed up with Top Step X. I could pay $50. I get a $5,000 account, which is really only $2,000 account because you got a $2,000 drawdown, and I can make money off this. So I'm learning about it. Boom. I go ahead and I buy my first lit combine in it on June 2nd. June 2nd, I bought my first combine in the Top Step lit market. It was cool or whatever. Instantly blew that. Instantly blew that, bro. I blew that. I'm not gonna cap. I blew it. But I had some success before I blew it. I was up like for like a week or two. But I just, like I said, I overtrade and I'm using my mental. Like my mental I'm still not understanding. Like I know now that the market is 90%, this is 90% mental, a mental thing. Like it's 90% discipline, mental strategy. And it's like, it's 10% of the strategy and 90% of your mental, bro. You gotta have your mental right when you doing this, bro. Like your headspace gotta be right. Like every other trader say, whatever you doing or whatever bad things that's going on in your life that you need to work on is gonna show in that market. And trust and believe, it showed in the market. So I blew that account. And it was June 17th. I'm like, man, I'm about to go ahead and just buy another account. I'm not finna wait till July 2nd because I could pass this before July 2nd and start working on getting my first payout. So I stick to my strategy, and I'm using the ICT strategy, you know, the fair value gaps waiting on the inversals and order blocks and different things like that. And I'm marking out my daily highs, daily lows, hourly, 4 hour. And I'm, you know what I'm saying, waiting on the fair value gaps to get tested or break through to see where the market going. And I'm trading with the market as well. But when it's time for that reversal, you got to know when that reversal coming. So, bam. It's June 17th. I'm going strong. Like, I'm going good, bro. Like, I'm doing good. I had, like, it took me until July 17th. What, July 17th? No, it took me until July 2nd to pass. So from June 17th, and you got to think about it, the weekends, I don't know which days the weekends fell on, but you can't trade on the weekends. So it took me from July 17th to June 2nd to finally pass. And I don't know, I was just ecstatic, bro. I'm like, bro, this finally working out for me, bro. Like, this finally working out for me. Like, man, like, I can do this. Like, this is going to be my area, my way out. I've been working on it for so long. I've been in these markets for so long, and it's finally starting to pay off. I finally found the area where I've been knew I like to trade, bro. Like, it's like, I knew that already. I see it ain't too complicated. It's just a mental thing that you got to work on, and I passed. So from then till July 17th, no, from then I gave myself till July 18th to reach $10,000 because I wanted to have $10,000 in the account. And with Top Step, you can only take out 50% of what you earn. Your first 10,000 they let you keep, but you can only take out 50% of what you earn until you have a live account. And you got to have 5 winning days, not consecutive, but just 5 green days. And I told myself, if I'm going to take a payout, then I'm going to take the max payout, $5,000. So I'm going to give myself to July 18th. This July 2nd I passed. I gave myself to July 18th, which is today, to reach that $10,000 mark so I could take out $5,000 and have that. And, you know, it was rough, bro. It was rough. I'm up like 5K. No, the first week I hit a play for like 2K, bro. Like my first day, my first day, I ain't gonna lie. My first day, I only won like $300 or something. And I'm like, all right, bam. Like, let me see what this about. And I had to just figure out the Top Step X, you know, the combine rules, because the express, because it's not the same as the combine. So I'm like, okay, I got to negative $2,000 before, you know, I could lose this account. So I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and just play this smart. I'm having good days. One day I made $2,500, bro. Next day I made a band. That week I was just like up dog shit. Then next thing you know, that Friday come, I'm over trading, bro, and I'm not waiting on the market to show me that it's ready to do what I think it's gonna do. I'm just hopping in trying to get the earliest entry so I can have the max payout from that entry. And I fucked myself. Like, I went down 2,500, bro. So I'm like half of my account down. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I just been doing all this for nothing. Like I'm messing my head up, and I had to think, like, bro, it's okay. You're a trader. It's okay. This is the market. This is how this game goes. This is how trading goes. Pray, give it up to God. Keep God first. You chasing the money right now. Give it to God. You tracing the money. Live to trade another day. I locked my phone before I blew my account. I'm like, okay, I go back into my game plan, go back to my strategy. I'm watching everybody else recaps, and I'm like, bro, these same trades, like, I seen this in the market, but I just refuse to go with the trend because I want the market to do something else, but I clearly see what it's gonna do. And I just watch a lot of YouTube videos of people, you know, trade recaps, my favorite traders, you know what I'm saying, and upcoming traders. I just watch their stuff to learn. And Monday come, and I'm like, okay, I got this. Monday comes, and this week is the next week, bro. I end up doing the same thing. Like, I start going good. Then one of them days, I just over traded because I'm like, okay, I only need this much each day to win, and I'm trying to chase that amount. I'm already up in the account. Like, more than enough. Nigga, I was happy when I was making $100 in Forex. I was making $100 a day in Forex. And I was happy, like, dang, this my check. I could do this over the phone. Now I'm making way more than that. And it's like, you not satisfied. Like, bro, you were just happy when you was making 100. Why you not happy? You making more than you make. You making a paycheck in a day. You making a paycheck in a day. Just stay disciplined, bro. You making your paycheck in a day. Nigga, not even a day. In an hour and 30 minutes, you making your paycheck. Stay patient. So, I'm just getting on myself because I did the same thing that I did that last Friday. I did again this next Wednesday or Thursday, bro. And it's just like, dude, like, what you doing? What you doing? I get on myself badly, bro. The next day, I take a dub, I shake back, and then I think that following Wednesday, which was 2 days ago, it's my biggest trade day. I stuck to the strategy. I'm like, I got so much stuff going on, bro. I literally can't. I gave so much to the market. I cannot go back down. I can never go back to how I was, bro. And I made every dollar that I ever spent in the market back, plus more. Like, I done blew almost 3,000 in the market. No, 2,500, like, from Forex to here, because like I said, I'm putting 200 in each day, and I look back on that, like, my losses, my drawdown in Forex, and I'm like, bro, like, imagine if I would have had that. Like, I'm tripping, bro, from the time I started last year to, like, whenever. And I'm like, bro, this is something gotta give, bro. And I got this bill due, that bill due, and it's like, bro, the job, you know, working a job is cool and all, but it ain't enough for the lifestyle that I want to live. You know, the things I want to do in my life. I'm a hustler, like, by heart. I got a clothing brand. I've been doing stuff since I was 15, been getting my own stuff since I was 15. Like, I don't want to get into my life story. I ain't have it the hardest, but we ain't have it easy at all, bro. One pair of shoes a year, bro. The Walmart pants to school, like, bro, I had it tough, bro. I had it tough. We ain't had the most, but my mama did what she could, and I'm always thankful for that. And I just always wanted more for myself and for my siblings and for my family. I just want to change the narrative, like my pop side, bro. Everybody in the streets, I just always want to change the narrative and be the one to break the cycles and show everybody there's other ways that you can get it, bro. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, and that's exactly what this channel about, bro. And Wednesday that just passed, which was the 16th, so 2 days before the 18th, bro, I had my biggest trading day. I'm already up like 5K in the account. I had a great setup, bro. I just knew the market wanted to take out these liquidity lows because it just kept going high. And I waited to the market to show me that, bro. And it took everyone out, and I just roll with the market and roll with the market, trailing my stop loss, riding with the market, and I made $4,200. $4,200 in a day, so $4,200 in a day, and I passed. I hit my goal. I was like, what? I ain't gonna say I hit my goal because I'm like 170 away from the 5 bins, but I'm like, I'm not over trading. I'm about to take this and this. I'm about to get my payout, bro. And it's just like, it just feels so amazing, bro. And I just hope this inspires somebody to not give up on your dreams, not give up on yourself, and continue to push, continue to keep God first. I couldn't have did this without the Lord. I want to thank God. I prayed every day. I gave up a lot of things that wasn't of God, that wasn't godly. God, like, you know, his character, what he wanted us to be doing, what he wanted us to do. And I prayed a lot, got back into prayer, and I just pushed the Lord, bro. And I kept him in the center of this trading thing and working on my discipline and working on everything, bro. It's just, I still got a long journey with that, like over trading. I'm working on that, over trading, working on, you know, not chasing the money and keeping God first, for sure. And I'm doing that every day. I didn't trade yesterday, and I might take a trade today. Just depends on how the setup look. Oh Lord, that was a little bug. I got the door open, but everything looked good in the market today. I'm gonna stick to, you know what I'm saying, the strategy. If I miss the entry, I'm out the market. I'm not trading because I got my payout. Now we on the road to another 5 successful days, and I'm about to get some more funded accounts and just push my dream, like push the game plan. And then I'm about to start a Discord. So if you like, you know what I'm saying, the message I'm presenting, I'm gonna have a screenshot to show y'all that I ain't fronting my shit, I ain't capping. Follow me and subscribe and stay along for the journey, man. All blessings to y'all. Whatever you want to do in life, do it. Don't give up, bro. I've been at this for a whole year, and it finally paid off. Like a year later, bro, it finally paid off. As soon as I switched over to the futures, and it wasn't even because of that. It's just because I like futures over Forex, because in futures, I could stick to one time frame. I trade the New York session every morning, 8:30, because I'm in the Central Time Zone, 8:30, bro. And after that, I could take one or two trades, really one trade if you want, because you just take one solid trade and you out the market. With Forex, I'm all that work on my phone the whole time overnight, because the market is more volatile. I don't know, I feel like the market was more volatile overnight in the London session. And that's when I'm taking most of my trades, just steady over trading. And yeah, like, I don't know. I just found futures was better, and I like the Top Step X platform. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got a live account and you trying to build your money up and you discipline, and you know what I'm saying, you only risking what, $60, and then it's like $150 to, you know, accept the combine, to start the combine and get your 5 days. And I just knew I was gonna pass, bro. I just knew, so I locked in. As I felt that first one, I knew what I had to do, and I did it. So yeah, stay tuned for more. Hopefully I could get a computer soon. I got a couple things I need to pay off, and I already got a plan for what I'm finna do with my first payout, to just better my barber business, get some more equipment, my car scrape, just some different things, bills, and put some money to the side to save, for sure. And yeah, I just got a lot coming, and I got a big plan for myself this year, and God got a big plan for me, and I'm gonna stick with God and trust and lean on him. If you trade, you're gonna have losing days. Allow yourself to have another day to trade. Don't just give it all away in one day. Stay blessed, keep God first. One-way trades, we out. I ain't mentioned this in the vid, but I want to say this as well, bro. I got off social media. Like, I removed myself off Instagram, and I plan on doing that for the rest of the summer, like at least for the rest of July. I removed myself off Instagram the month, right, July 1st. I knew what time it was. It was time for me to lock in with the Lord and just lock in with these trades and put my future first, and put God first and put my future first. So it was time to stop playing. So, you know what I'm saying? Just remove yourself, separate yourself from people you're around and from social media, because social media can have a negative impact on everything you do. You're seeing everybody taking trips. You're seeing, You know what I'm saying? You seeing people fake pop they shit, you know? And I don't know. I'm not one of the people that go in there and watch niggas. I go in that bit and just spam dumb shit. And so I just remove myself out there because it served no purpose to the Lord and it served no purpose to me. But yeah, stay tuned for more. Like, comment, and subscribe. So boom, I did ended up getting into a trade because I thought this one was actually a nice setup. Let's go over to the hourly. This is what I seen. It was bought all day. You know what I'm saying? It made a new daily high. I marked out my highs and my lows. Let me show y'all. Marked out my highs and my lows on the day. Okay, y'all probably can't see that, but it already took out yesterday's high. This is this white line right here. It already took out yesterday's high. And it ain't take out yesterday's low yet. And I seen it was already selling today after it made that high today and it went above that high. So on our 4 hour, I marked out the 4 hour, you know, where it was the lowest said where it could have drawdown on liquidity at. This is an hourly, no, this is a 4 hour value gap right here. So we could fill this up and balance this out, which I expected to do before it moved back up. On the 1 hour, got a fair value gap right here, got another fair value gap right here. And my take profit is in between this fair value gap. I want to see it come down. You know, like I said, we're not gonna get too greedy. If it respect this one, then cool. You know, it's whatever it is. But I expect it to disrespect this one and come fill this up and then shoot back up. So, you know, boom, boom. Then go back for the highs. But I really think it's gonna come and take this out. It might even come down to take out this liquidity and this liquidity. We don't know. So Friday is NQ. We got a SMT right here. SMT, mark that out. 15 minute. On 15 minutes, it's another, you know, the fair value gap, fair value gap right here. Like, it's just all good signs. It's all good signs. It was consolidating, went up, made a new high, came down, consolidated, went up, took out that high, and I waited for my entry. I waited because I'm like, man, it probably gonna take out this high right here and then come back down, and that's exactly what it did. It took out that high, made that SMT, and then it started trading down. And I hopped in right here with a green at. We up 705. I put my stop loss above. At first I had my stop loss up here because I'm like, it's not coming back up there. Like, it already took that out. Then I moved it right here. And then I moved it right here because it came back. It ain't go above that. It tested that. You see the bodies fall right here. So the stop loss could have potentially went right here for real. But you see on this 15 minute, it came and tested that. I ain't want to play it too close. So I'm like, I don't expect it to come back right here. But that been moving too. That been moving. On the 5 minute, it came back. See, came back, tried to test that again. Still ain't come up here, and it still ain't come above this. So right now, we can move our stop loss to break even. Actually, we up 905 right now. We're gonna see. We're gonna let it play out. I feel like it's actually gonna go lower than this, but like I said, we'll play it how it go. On 1 minute, it's still shooting down. It's respecting it so far right now, but we can even move that stop loss right here. It came back and it took out liquidity. You know, the sellers right here too. Like, this was the perfect stop loss. If you got in like right here, this was the perfect stop loss. But it wouldn't know, like, why would you get in right there? You know what I'm saying? There's not nothing that shows to get in right there, except right here it already took out the fair value, the 1 minute fair value gaps. Then it took out, what, they got a mini 3 minute fair value gap it took out right there. So yeah, let's just let this play out and see what it do. But y'all see, we up a band right now. Break even, come back, we good. We good for the week, but I'm finna just let this play out. And I'll update y'all if I pull out or it hit my TP. Stay tuned. Oh, I'm up It was already up 389 because I had made a mistake. I was trying to open up my computer because my phone was tripping. Usually trade on my phone, and my mouse wasn't working, but I got it to work. And yeah, I made a mistake and closed out. That's why I hopped back in, because I had faith and I believed in my strategy. And yeah, it already broke structure. It broke structure to the downside. Let me show y'all. It broke structure right here. So that's good science as well. You could have hopped in right here. Stop loss right here. Like, it broke structure already. Now, I don't see why it'll buy back up. You know, after, like I said, after it take out these hourly highs, these hourly fair value gap, like, after it come through and balance that out, because this one already balanced, I can see it shooting back up. But I really expect for it to come in right here, then boom, go back up after it come in and balance this out. Let me show y'all on that 4 hour one more time. Big fair value gap on the 4 hour from right here to right here. So like I said, I just expected to balance that out before it moved back up. Stay tuned. Gotta look doing this, trying to fine tune it like a track. Hey, if you watching this, go tune in to my dog New Music. He just dropped. Let me show y'all. The rap name Tires and the song called Plain Hanger. He just dropped that today on the 18th. Gotta keep doing this. Hold on, listen to that boy. Hold on, let me run that back. Y'all gotta hear what he said. Money stack. Oh God. Getting there, y'all. I really want to take it to this liquidity sweep right here, but I'm not gonna get greedy. I'm not. I really want to though. Like, I want to ride it with it, but yeah, you just can't. You can't be greedy, bro. You can't be greedy. We're just gonna let it tap that, and that'll be the end of this week. Come on, give me one more. Give me a nice solid push right here. I closed the trade. 15-minute candle is starting to, it was getting a little too bullish for me, and I'm already up, so why I get that money back? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we breaking them habits. Up 1,500 on the day. Got 6,400 in the account. And we just took a payout from that when I made the 10K, and it went down to 4 something. So yeah, as y'all seen. Let's go look at that 1 minute. Yeah, it start getting a little bullish here. I still feel like it's gonna touch back down until this hourly fair value gap. Let me see if I can move it down. Well, y'all see right here until this hourly fair value gap. I think it's gonna touch back down in here. It's probably doing a little retracement now and then on that next hour. 10 o'clock, it probably push down up in here a little bit more and then take back off, or it might just use this to push back up, and it tapped into this fair value gap, so it might just be respecting it. But we got our dub for the day, and we gonna log out, make 10K more next week, run this back up 10K, take another payout, and do it again, do it again, do it again. But yeah, stay tuned, man. Right now we're reading the Bible. I'm gonna read this little verse real quick. It says, take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, and pray in the Spirit on all occasions with all kind of prayers and requests. With this in mind, be alert and always keep on praying for all the saints. Pray also for me that whenever I open my mouth, words may be given me so that I will fearlessly know the mystery of the gospel, for which I am ambassador in chains. Pray that I may declare it fearlessly as I should. To me, this saying, take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. In prayer is going to unlock everything for us. It says, and pray in the Spirit of all occasions with all kind of prayers and requests. With this in mind, be alert and always keep on praying for all these saints. Prayers answer your question. Prayer gives you everything that you need. It tells you everything you need with all your wants. You just obey God, pray, and he'll answer all your questions. All you got to do is talk to God. Talk to him. Pray. He going to face all your battles.
He gonna give you everything you need and what you desire, what you want. Like, all you have to do is pray, push the word, pray, believe in God, and just do the right things, bro. It's right here. It's in the Bible. Ephesians 6:8, 6:18, 6:18, 6:17 to 18, bro. It's right there. But yeah, man, like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned.